What's up, guys and girls? Probably one or two girls in here. Look how bad my beard looks. I got to get that thing cut down some. Hey, welcome to the live show tonight. I am going to tell you, I'm going to cut it short. It is 8 o'clock already, and I just got back from Steven's house. We were putting we were getting ready for the concrete to be poured, so I had to push it back because we were trying to get all of that done and get the metal unloaded for the shop. So if you haven't been around very long, welcome. We've had a ton of new folks. Hey, Robert's Garage. Had a ton of new folks subscribe to the channel the last week. I think we've had 16 in the last 2 days. So it's been awesome. So welcome to all the new folks. Welcome back to all the OG folks, all the folks that have been around for a while. We just crossed 2,200 subscribers. Sorry, I'm not used to working like that with Steven. So we moved, what's up, CNC? We moved the metal that'll be around the shop. We moved all of that off the trailer and onto the ground. What's up, 815? Those guys have grown 10 subs today on the 815 page. So that's awesome for those guys. I can't remember I know I said it in the live feed the other night for when we were at Black Seed Originals, but we are going to Cletus and Cars Indy. I booked the Airbnb. I paid for my pit pass. The 815 guys are going to be down there. They have pit passes, 11 now for today for the 815 LSX Swaps page. So if you haven't subscribed to them, definitely go do that. Again, I want to apologize for being late, but it's for a great cause. Steven's shop is getting a lot closer. He's getting concrete on Tuesday, 40 by 40, 12-foot walls. It's going to be so nice. We've never had a shop that big. He had a 30 by 40 in Blyville, and I obviously have a 30 by 40 here. So him having a 40 by 40 is going to be really interesting because, I can't go that way anymore. So maybe I'll go that way towards the back of the yard. Basically, we had the intention to build a lean-to back there to cover up cars, and I could move the air compressor back there and gain that whole corner and all of that. So I think I'm probably going to do that. I'll put a man door on the back so I can go in and out, and then eventually close that part in and have all the extra space. Because what you end up with in the shop, if you guys have ever seen the shop, you know it's just a wreck, right? We end up with a ton of stuff that's just basically stored here in the floor because I don't have anywhere else to put it. So we've added shelves up top to help with some of that. We're adding more shelving to do all that. So what's up, Destroyer 1320? I want to give a big shout out to him. He has been a pivotal part of our channel, has helped us a ton on intros, outros, subscribe buttons, all that kind of stuff. So if you don't follow Destroyer 1320, definitely go do that. And if you have a channel that you are serious about, talk to that dude. He can help you make your channel look better. That's what's helped us a bunch on our channel is everything. What's up, Van Dunn? Dude, I got to get south. I got to see you soon. Need to hang out. We've got the Dragon Drive. You can bring one of the Pontiacs or the Astor or one of the Vega wagons you've got. Any of the Van, bring the truck. Bring the truck, make some passes. We're driving back down through Northwest Arkansas after the Friday night races, come back up for Saturday. It's going to be a ton of fun. Big announcement for the shop. I feel like I'm going really fast. I hate starting so late, but I feel like I got to catch you guys. Steven sold the big truck this week. I cannot believe it. It took way longer than it should have to get rid of it, to sell it. But a local guy, Northwest Arkansas dude, bought it and has big plans for it. It's going to go bigger rims, probably the same size tire. That truck will be in good hands. Should see it at a couple car shows this coming season, I hope anyways. So a little sad to see the truck go. If you don't remember what the big truck is, it's a 2011 Dodge Ram 2500 diesel automatic truck. Had a 10-inch lift, 40-inch tires, 20-inch wheels, super, super cool. Upgraded turbo. He had a S366 turbo on it. bigger injectors, bigger downpipe, dual CP3 pumps. I mean, like all the stuff you could do without going inside the block, he did it. And that truck probably made 1,400 foot-pounds of torque. It ran a 14.2, 14.8, something like that at the track with the 40s on it. So I would have loved to see what that truck did with some shorter tires. And he actually only made one pass and never brake boosted to begin the pass, never like, stalled up or anything like that to get into kind of boost. So let's see what else we got. I got just a few notes here. I have really slacked. I actually have no CarTubers of the week. So everybody on the side over here in the chat, those are our CarTubers of the week. Okay. This week I have really focused on building better titles, thumbnails, descriptions, and all that kind of stuff. So whenever I go back and look at videos, we have 508 videos. So you go back to about 400, and before they're just weak. They're not very strong titles. They're not very strong descriptions. You guys, if you have followed much of the Facebook page, you'll see that I have posted a few of those on there as examples for people what not to do. Moving forward, that's actually cost me a few videos within the last 2 weeks of uploading because I've been focused on all of that. I actually haven't been recording much. I'm stockpiling our videos for releases I'm only going to release the truck in a 3-part series. So all of the work that's done on that will be finished when the first video drops, which is abnormal for us. And then the cart turbo install, same thing. I'm doing it in a 3-part series. So we have the hot side is done. That video is, it's not completed, but it is set and ready for me to edit. Tonight, I'll work on the oil feed and the exhaust side of stuff so I can get that part, the exhaust coming out of the turbo, obviously, get that part at least done. And then we are working, I got all the parts for it. So I'm going to get you guys this. I'm going to do the oil feed tonight. And it's all right here. It's a fancy. So I got a whole box of parts here to do it. But with piling up videos like that, it means you get a lot of fluff. So we've been going live a lot more often. We went live with Brian at Black Seed the other night, Wednesday night, at his shop while we were trying to get his truck ready. If you weren't able to see that, we crunched to get that truck done, got it started, got it running, got everything checked, made sure everything was good, sprung an oil leak, and we think probably a leak from the radiator. So he ended up not taking it. There were 8 of us working in the shop. It's going to make a great video for you guys when I edit it, but it makes for an awesome live feed. Johnny Clyde was in there with us. It was awesome. We had a great time. Everybody hung out. Philip Bursey, Coy Baxter, Josh Jones, Michael Taylor, Brian, of course. Brian's wife, Christina, was in there for a little bit heckling us. The model Daisy was in there. Skylar, Brian's daughter. God, who else was there? Gary Patton come up, did some welding in the shop. I mean, it was a whole thing. It was really a ton of fun. So if you have 3 hours you want to kill and want something playing in the background, go play that live. It's like being in the shop. I literally set the camera up or set the laptop up and it just recorded. It just was on and people were asking questions. It was a ton of fun. Go back and watch that. Mechanuts here says, he's about to do a midlife crisis build. Probably going to end up with a C4 Corvette. Okay. All right. Perfect. 40-year-old man, midlife crisis. As long as you're going to do like a boosted LS in a C4, I'm fine with that. If you can't leave the LT1 in it. You gotta upgrade. So let us know what you got planned there. And I will turn 40 in 20 days. 20 days, guys. 40 years old. That's a big one. I feel like I should be more of an adult by now. When I look back, 40 seems like you should be older than what I am. We joke at work that I'm the oldest 15-year-old you'll meet. Yep, they are cheap and definitely a swap. Good man. I appreciate that. The guys at Gearhead Tour actually bought a C4, and I think we've talked them into doing a cart. Robert Scratch said he's 47. Young man. I'm getting some gray here in my beard. I don't know where that comes from. Well, what do you call that when you have a red beard? Is that cinnamon sugar instead of salt and pepper? Let's get back into the NarxKart parts. NarxKart parts. Say that 5 times fast. 2 gaskets, turbo gaskets, because I have to have one on top and the bottom of the mounting bracket. We got all kinds of AN. I haven't even opened these, guys. Well, except for the oil feed. I opened it. We ended up buying a bunch of oil or a bunch of AN fittings. Oh. A little evil energy sticker. Dash 10 drains. Got all those. I'll put these back in the bags here. So we're going to do dash 10 drains. It's obviously got the dash 4 feed. I bought some 90-degree AN fittings just in case the 45s don't fit, because I also I've got to get the oil feed done on the cart so we can drive it around. Okay. So we can drive it around, obviously. And then I can put the old truck in here and I can pull the heads off of it because I think we've dropped the lifter. So I've got to get that done. And then I'll show you guys the thing I found the other day. So there's a place in town called like a Bargain Bin Daily Deals or something like that. I don't know. I was digging around in it and I found a fuel pump, right? So a lot of that stuff is like Amazon returns or probably Wish returns or whatever. So it's got the fuel pump. It doesn't have the connector, but that's okay. I can make one. But this is a 140 liter per hour pump. So I'll put it in conjunction with the pump in the tank, and we'll just have a dual tank set up or a dual pump set up. And this will be the first time I've put anything on a Hobbs switch. So once it hits about 3 pounds of boost, I'll turn the second pump on. That way it's not running all the time. I still haven't found the upgraded injectors for the cart yet, mainly because I haven't taken the time to do that, to go find any. We have our cheap Amazon wastegate here. I think it's got a 14-pound spring in it. We're not going to run 14 PSI on the cart. We're going to run about 3 to start with, but it's got these springs that come with it. I don't know. That little spring probably takes it from, 8 to 10 to from 10 to 14 or something like that. I would think it's like that. Robert's Garage. Hey, yeah, I need some of your decals, and I'll buy them. I haven't paid for them yet, I don't think. Then we got these stainless steel. And I don't know if I've told you guys, but we are mounting the wastegate right on the hot side of the turbo. We're going to have our buddy Justin Jones do that. And so we'll mount it there. It'll make it a lot easier. And then I've got a super cool idea. I'm going to have Wes Evans or one of my buddies, what's up, Uncle Bobo, cut out a NarxKart piece in metal, and then we'll span the two from the 3-inch hot side, the 3-inch exhaust on the turbo to the 1.5 inch or 1 3/4, whatever that is. Hang on, I'll just tell you. This is 1 3/4. So we'll run the 1 3/4 dump, and they'll come both out at the same angle for the turbo and the wastegate, and then we'll have a panel made that fits between the two that says NarxKart. Look all cool, and that way it's easy on and off and all that stuff. Then we'll dump it. We'll have a direct dump that'll go to the atmosphere, and then we'll have an exhaust that we can put on in pieces so we can carry it around with us. That will route it down the side and back, because Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0 comes up. 1.0 registration is March 5th. So if you plan to get it, what's up, KD Racing and Performance? Hey, the new car looks awesome. I'm excited about you guys having the Fox body. You got to follow 815 too, because they've got a twin turbo Fox body that's black. So we're going to need some of that, some racing on that done. But we're going to Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0 starts in Oklahoma City, goes south through Enos, Texas, and then loops back up. We're definitely doing Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0. We're definitely doing Cletus and Cars Indy. So I have to get the cart done. So oil feed tonight on the cart, exhaust dumped so I can at least drive it, and then pull the old truck in and hopefully change the head gaskets. I'll start pulling it apart this weekend and then put it back all together next weekend. That'll be a whole video in itself. Obviously, you don't need a whole bunch of stuff for that one. What else? God, I feel like there's a bunch. Intercooler. Let's see if I can drag you guys over here. Hang on. You'll think this is funny. So I pulled the intercooler off of the old truck. Nope, not going to be able to do it. We're going to have to do it the hard way. Span you guys this way. Look at the intercooler. It's way too big. So I pulled it. That's the intercooler from the old truck. It's a cheap eBay, I don't know, 31 or something, 31 by 18 or something like that. And so now I'm on the hunt. Since we're only going to run 3 to 6 pounds of boost, which will probably be 10, 3 to 6 pounds of boost in the cart. We're really doing it for the noise and fun factor. I need to find like a one of the little, Honda intercoolers that are, 6 inches tall, and 6 inch tall by 20 or 21 long, so they can fit in between the headlights and then start routing all the piping and things like that. I just have not even looked. I haven't looked at all. I'll be doing that tonight. All right, let's see. Let's see what everybody's talking about. Mechanet said he ordered a sweater for his event coverage. Ended up being a crappy print. No promo shirt for this weekend's drift coverage. Need to make some stickers. Yeah, stickers for cars or what? Yeah. Shirts are tough because you almost can't. So we did a run with Teespring on some Narxoleptic shirts we were going to do, and I got them and I hated them. But we sold like 20 of them. So everybody else, I'm sure, hated those shirts. But hey, it is what it is. Sometimes you're going to hate stuff. So we're not doing Teespring anymore on those. We are we're going to do something for some merchandise this summer. I just have no idea. I don't have the time to take it on right now. Let's see. What's Coastal Auto Reaction talking about here? Oh, yeah, Uncle Bobo, you guys are doing the cart. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi to each other. If you guys don't follow KD Racing and Performance, you need to. Oh, hey, Car Guy's going to be live this Sunday. What time? What time Central? Because that's what's important to me. Everybody else can do their own thing. Yeah, Mechanets. For stickers and decal stuff, for zip hoodie and just kind of, dang, dude, that's tough, man. $60 for a hoodie is rough, and that's where the volume comes in good. But like the shirts we order for our streetcar shootout every year, to Central. Okay, perfect. All right, Coastal Auto Reaction page is going to have their live feed this Sunday at 2 p.m. Central, whatever that time zone is for you. If you don't follow their page, go do it. Those guys have tons of cool projects and tons of videos. So get over there, watch some videos, like, comment, all that kind of stuff. 815, yeah, help those guys out. Help them find a shop. Mechanuts, where are you? Where are you at? Like, where do you live? Maybe you can find a local shop. Because I would think for $60 you could get one done. Coastal right now it's $820. I would think you could get one done locally for $60. It sucks you've already spent $60, but hey, it just becomes a shop shirt at that point. Yeah. Or call Robert's Garage. His sister works at a place called Custom Graphics. What's up, Stuff with Cletus? Dude, I had a ton of fun on the live feed Monday night on yours. I really enjoyed talking with you, obviously, because of car stuff and car business, shops and owning dealerships and stuff like that. That's always fun for me to have those conversations. And I enjoyed talking to Little Boy Customs. to really figure out the F100 build, I would really like to do. I had talked about with Steven doing a Crown Vic front end swap under one of those in a long bed and use that as our tow truck, just so we would have, a Ford and a GMC. So I don't know. We'll see. Everybody's saying hi to Cletus. 815. Yep. Swap stickers. Yeah. Okay. I got you. All right. What are we talking about? Parts. We got all the parts list for the cart, which will be fun. Get that done. Our boy Justin Jones is going to weld on the wastegate, so I've got to take it off tonight as well. So my plan is to get the complete hot side done with the brackets and the exhaust mounted, which are these here. So I can get that done. I can get the gasket in. That way it's 100%, and I can drive it without the turbo. So it'll just be straight open right up to the front. It probably won't be very loud, but it will definitely be louder than what it was. So I've got to get the factory exhaust off tonight, oil feed, and then move this thing out of here. It's going to be nice to have it not in the shop for a little bit. It's been in here for about a month. We've really, oh, hey, dude, thanks, Destroyer. I appreciate that. Hang on. So y'all know, Destroyer 1320 did this for us. So you got to get over there too. Isn't that cool? All kinds of cool stuff like that for your channel he can do as well. Let's see. How about that? Oh, Black Seed Originals. I know you guys are tired of me talking about those guys. The cart is a 4.6 2-valve mod motor setup. So whatever, I think it's a 4R70 or 4R70, something like that. I don't know. It's an 03 Grand Marquis. If we blow this motor up, it's getting an LS and a 4L80, and we're going to make 1,000. Just so you know. Yeah. Stuff with Cletus, I agree. We got to get me to 1 million. What I need is a video to go viral. I don't know what it's going to take, and I hope it does it on the cart, so all of the followers that come from that viral video will be cart aficionados. I can't afford it, dude. I can't afford a Hemi swap yet. It would be more fun with a Hemi, but I have a ton of LS parts and all that kind of stuff already. So we'll probably end up doing that. I did have a little small shop out of the UK message me this morning on Instagram. It doesn't have nitrous. It will. We were going to put the bottle on it to take it to, where were we going to go? Oh, to go when we went to watch JR go in Hoovie's garage. We were going to put the bottle on it for that, but I never did. I didn't have time then either. So it'll get us a bottle sit that'll go in between the seats. Let me show you this. So I bought this bottle about 8 years ago for like $8 at a shop that was closed, a local auto shop that was closing. It fits perfectly between the two rear seats. So that's really neat too. So I'm gonna put it on. We'll probably put a 50 shot on it, and I may just purge it really just for the look, but Black Seed Originals, if you follow him, I want to, I'm not going to apologize. He is hammering YouTube shorts this weekend. He is at Lone Star Throwdown. Yeah, I need the bottle. 2 of them, big ones tonight. He is at Lone Star Throwdown in Houston or Conroe, Texas, and he literally put 35 or 37 shorts out today already. So we are going to play the shorts game on his channel. The goal would be to see if we can take him from 284 subscribers to 600 by the end of the weekend, just by crushing tags, descriptions, titles, and being at Lone Star Throwdown. Because what we've seen is that from our talks on the brainstorm sessions, really, and being friends with Eric, is events, big events, help you grow so much because of all the attention that's brought around them. So we're just taking that to the next level with Brian and Black Seed. So if you don't follow him, you need to. Black Seed Originals is one word. or black seed is one word. Original is obviously the second word. So I just put it in the chat so you can see it. What else? God, I promoted 2 videos this week. They're performing well. We're getting like 400 views a day, which I spent some money doing it. So I'm interested to see what it ends up being for the work. Is the money worth the sub count and view counts? How much will we grow? How much, all that kind of stuff. So to find out those kind of things, we host a weekly, or I guess we record a weekly show with Eric at Destroyer 1320 and Black Seed Originals. Us 3 go in, talk about our strategies for the upcoming week. It's now a bi-weekly episode. So we go in, we talk about what we're going to do. It keeps us accountable. Then we also share our results with you guys. So I want to see what happens with the 2 videos, because one is a NarxKart video and one is the 10-minute LS swap video from the Jeep. So I want to see if it takes us forward enough to be worth the $100 that I'm going to spend on it. So let's see. I can't say enough about how much I appreciate community, not competition. What's crazy is once you get that in your mind that there is enough to go around, you're like, let's go. Stuff with Cletus. Yes, we are going to do drive-throughs with the cart. Dealer for recalls. That's happening. I want to get the turbo done now before I set that up. Yes, I need a valet park area. I don't know if we have anything that fancy here. Sorry, just reading through the guys. Oh, yeah, Destroyer says he's a Mopar guy. Yep. Yeah, Coastal Auto Action. The community, not competition, has really changed. I feel like the way, definitely the way I think about YouTube and channel growth, and the way more people will come in. I have always been I want to do it and prove it and then tell. And now we're just working. I don't care. I'm telling everybody what I'm doing, because hopefully the folks that are following me will go also follow you if you have good car content. So we have to get to where we are up another level. My goal for 2021 is 5,000 subscribers and 1,000 daily video views. I think we can do that without shorts. I want to take the numbers out from shorts and do it just on the videos, but shorts are obviously a big component in how we're going to grow. What's crazy to me is I literally have not gained 1 subscriber from any of the shorts I've done. None, not one. If anything, shorts have cost me, folks. The problem is I feel like I've got to do it because I got to do it. I got to be on it. I've got to test the waters, right? But I've only done about 10. So I would hate to do only 10 and say it doesn't work. So we're just going to keep going. What I think my strategy will be from here forward will be to find a way to edit shorts and actually make them commercials for the channel. Sophocletus says, I'll start pushing your channel more. He said, I personally hate shorts though. The problem is for YouTube and shorts is I don't go to YouTube to see 60-second videos. I go to YouTube to watch builds. But in my mind, YouTube needs to be that's my TV show, and all the other social media stuff is the commercial for it. So, Instagram, we post photos every day, sometimes 2 or 3 times a day. And then TikTok, I've really slacked off about that. But I saw the other day, I don't know if you have TikTok, but I saw Death by Boost. They are on TikTok all the time, posting videos. Their videos look great. The one thing that's neat is if you have a video take off on TikTok, and I hope Ashley Vaughn sees it too, because she has a video that's over 500,000 views now, is those guys were going in, and every time somebody commented, they were saying, thanks. If you want to see more, go watch our YouTube channel. Thanks. You know, we also have a YouTube channel you'd probably like in every comment that they do. Now that's something that I had not thought of. And we get tons of comments on our videos that do well. You know, if you have a video on TikTok that has 2,000 views, you will probably get 50 comments. And comments is where TikTok rewards you. If you have comments on your videos, it will go places. So I think I'm just going to start commenting on my own videos. I don't know. So if you have that, TikTok, use it as your commercial for your YouTube channel. Do exactly what Death by Boost is doing and just hammer your followers, hammer people that are commenting. Just let them know, because here's the deal. YouTube is how I'm going to pay for fun car stuff. That's the goal. I want people to enjoy my content enough that they subscribe. I want them to also enjoy a build enough that they want to come back and see the progress on that build. Then I want them to go, man, if you can get somebody to watch, in my opinion, if you can get somebody to watch 3 videos on your channel and watch more than 30 or 40 seconds, they will stick around because you've built that rapport. Destroyer, yes, you need to start twerking on the old TikTok there. Stuff with Cletus, yeah, dude. Hey, comments help. Oh, Danny Smith. Hey, dude. Hey, man, I hadn't talked to you in forever. Yes, he does very well. He has I don't know if you still have it, a bug that had huge mustache panels. Man, it's so cool. So cool. So definitely follow him. iSign Graphics had a super cool Subaru Baja. CNC Auto Works says he posted a short on Instagram today. Yeah, it had 1,000 views. So that's the key. Is like, how do we take that 1,000 and twist it and get it get those folks onto your YouTube, if that's your goal, anyways. Yeah, make people laugh, like Vice Grip Garage did. Some of content and chat with other creators. Yeah, 815. That's 100%. 615. What's up, dude? Welcome to the chat. So Mechanuts here says he's gotten a lot of help from a guy called Hybrid Muscle Garage. He told me to answer the comments and helped me decide on software and a computer for editing. Yep. The biggest thing is we've gone through 3 different editing softwares, and finding one that you work well with is part of the process. Yeah, Coastal Auto Reaction, man, 50,000 subs. Dude, that's so awesome. So awesome. I saw a video today, or a post today, from someone on one of the YouTuber Facebook groups that I'm in, and he said that they had a video that it was like 500,000 views, I think, just almost in a week or something crazy. And he had done all of this research beforehand to figure out which video to post, and then rewarded him and all that kind of stuff. And it got me thinking, man, what could I do that people would search for instead? Because we do a lot of what we're doing in the shop, basically recording and documenting. But now I need to get oh, here we go. So he said hang on. CNC said that he got his first banned video. I will tell you, TikTok will not let you do a burnout video. You can't put one on there. They kill it, say it's bad. If you get it through, it gets no views. I have one video, the rolling burnout video for the old truck, that does so well everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. 130 views on TikTok. Yeah, Mechanuts. That's the biggest thing, is how fast can it process? So we were using Adobe Premiere, and my computer wouldn't process it fast enough. So you could only watch about 10 seconds and then it would freeze up. So it just took hours and hours and hours to edit a video. Any kind of prank with the NarxKart will crush. What I need to do is catfish somebody. I need to list the previous picture and then come wheeling up in this thing. That's a great idea. I'm going to write that down right now. Prank cart sell. Good idea. Yeah, stuff with Cletus, same thing. That I mean, they'll let 12-year-old girls twerk all day and wear nothing, and you post a burnout video that's done in a parking lot, and they're like, "Nope, that's reckless." Mechanuts, yes, you should always buy something you don't care about at some point in your life. That needs to be your dude. Build a cart. What are you talking about? That's what you need to do. Build a cart, have fun, and then at the end of it, give it away to some subscriber. Do it at 1,000. Who knows? We chose 1 million video views because I figured at that point we would have some video go viral, and I didn't want to tie it to a subscriber count because who knows what would happen. You can, like Rocky Mountain Race Week, we picked up 400 subs that 1 week. Well, I would sure hate to have given away the cart then because it was barely what I wanted it to be. So 1 million views, I figured with doing a view count, once we got monetized, then it would help pay for the build on the cart. And it has. So we paid for the cart with shirts, NarxKart shirts selling, and local businesses giving donations and extra money for their shirts. And that helped a bunch. Old school sheet metal repair, all the folks on my hat here, Jared and his wife, Ashlyn, they bought 2 shirts and paid what 8 shirts would have cost. And Robert Lee at NWA Streetworks gave 200 to the cart, and that gave us enough money to go buy it. So then from there, we've paid for all the other stuff from eBay sales, and now we're paying for it with YouTube money. So we certainly appreciate everybody. We bought the turbo with the first check we got from YouTube, from Google. It was $141, and I paid $150 for the turbo. And then last month we got $106, and that's where all of these parts that came, the wastegate and all that kind of stuff. So thank you. If everybody, hey, we got 10 folks in here right now. Thank you so much because you guys help us get to where we're at. I've got this crazy hair that is driving me nuts. Right there. There we go. Gonna have to get me a haircut too. I think I'm gonna go full mullet. Like I said the other night, for Cletus and Cars in Indy. And if it looks well enough, I may just keep growing it to Rocky Mountain Race Week 2.0. So Coastal Auto Reaction here says that the profit from the community, not competition shirts will be available this weekend. What are you guys? You're donating that to something, and I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember what the charity is though. Mechanuts, $1,000 beater. Oh well, rear-wheel drive and manual will be tough. Dude, just do one of these cars, man. I'm telling you, and do the T5 swap from a Mustang that almost bolts right in. Stuff with Cletus says they called, set an appointment for a local shop for wind noise. That's a good one. I'm writing these down because I'm not going to remember them because I'm going to be out here tonight till about 3 a.m. I think. I've got to get working on this. We've got 35 days until the Drag and Drive event. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, Brailsford's definitely do the do a single turbo. Man, I think will make like 400 easy. And that changes it up. That and a set of gears in the back. Oh, here we go. So Coastal Auto Reaction, again, Sunday at 2 o'clock on their live feed. They'll go over the donation for the community, not competition shirts. Danny, you do need to come see the shop. It's a wreck right now, dude. You would hate it. You would hate it. You would scold me how dirty it is. Mechanuts had a MX6 turbo. I like it. I like it. Cancer of the Liver Foundation. Cancer of liver. That's a good one, man. We do a lot of charity work. There's one thing about doing charity work and being involved in that stuff is it makes you look at the world differently, for sure. Oh man, you haven't felt boost in 2 years. What would you do? Danny, yours is full. I can imagine. Okay, what else we got? Oh, I added it up earlier. I had gone back and updated 65 videos. Okay, 65. Now, when you think about that, that sounds like a whole bunch. We have 508 videos on our channel. I need people to watch these things so I can pay somebody to go back and fix all that stuff for me. Let's see, what else? What else we got to talk about, guys? Anybody want to jump on? Go live with me here. Making us, he's going to be at 50 videos soon. Yeah, that's what I keep figuring, Coastal, is that the benefit to having so many is also the double-edged sword there, because if I can change and have one more video view per day on the old videos because they are better at hey, 815, you want to jump on? Here we go. And then we'll do stuff with Cletus and 815. I'm going to send you guys messages right now. The thing about having so many videos is, one, it takes a long time to get your stuff updated, but then at the same time, if you can change something, it's going to change everything drastically. You know, we could go from having 400 or 500 video views a day to having, 1,000 or 1,500 video views a day. Sending it to your Facebook Messenger, guys. Close out, and then hang tight with me. All right, there's the link. I'll get my stuff set up here too. My headphones. Maybe, maybe not. Hey, thanks, Uncle Bobo. Oh, stay with me. They fell behind the rack here. Ah. William Doss, the cart would probably handle 10 pounds. I just don't want to do the upgrades to the fuel system that it would need. So we'll get there eventually. I think what we'll probably do is run some boost. All right, hang on, guys. I'm going to take this jacket off here in a minute. All right. I'm ready. Hey, daily driving hoopties. Man, I've been watching y'all's channel a bunch too. Where are you guys at, Uncle Bobo? I'll bring it down. I'm not scared. I mean, you're on the coast, right? I think you're on the south coast, right? Let's see. Make sure I got everybody's. Cool. Where you guys at? See where they see if they've come in here yet. Oh, no, looks like it didn't send the stuff with Cletus. There we go. Now we're ready. All right. What's up, dude?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, man, it's good. I'm glad you came on.
Yeah.
So,
got the shirt going on here.
you so fancy. I'm wearing an old car show shirt here.
Nice.
That's awesome. So, did you cut that on the Cricut, or did you have somebody do it?
Nope, I did it right down here.
Nice.
There it is, somewhere over there. Got a bunch of stuff down here.
Right. All right. Here we go. Let's bring in stuff with Cletus as well.
How's it going?
What's up, dude? Hang on. I got to try and figure out how to get you guys lined up. There we go. That's better. That's
All
better.
fancy now.
Yeah, right. So what are y'all working on this weekend?
I've got a couple cars I've got sold, so I've got to work that out. I've got a Volkswagen Jetta that's at the shop, Volkswagen shop. And then and I also bought a car today that I got to go pick up tomorrow. So
Yep. How's the so you sold the Lincoln the other day?
I did. I haven't
challenge?
announced it yet, but I did. I sold it. $1,000 is what I got now to find another car.
What? Dude, that's awesome.
I didn't do anything to it except for put a little gas in it. I didn't wash it, nothing. $1,000.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What about you, Eric? What are you working on?
I actually bought a car today too.
Yes. I know you were messaging me about it, but what you want to tell everybody what you got?
Yeah, it's gonna be a 04 Mazda RX-8. So it's a complete car, no motor, no trans.
I was going to ask if it had rotary, but I guess it doesn't have a motor, huh?
No, it'll probably end up with an LS.
Sweet.
It's a guy that I met on Instagram. Haven't met him in person or anything, but he sent me a message, said he had the car, wanted to know if I was interested, shot me a price, and said he would deliver it. So,
dude, that's awesome.
So I don't know what the future will be for the Infinity Cart, if we'll still do something with that, or if this will replace it, or who knows. We'll see. Got a lot of projects right now.
Right. Hey, hang on. I gotta give the shout out for the guys that donated. I certainly appreciate that. That's cool. I appreciate that. Coastal Auto Reaction guys and Bobo. That's super cool, and that helps obviously buy car parts. So yeah, it's exciting. We have the Dragon Drive coming up, so I've got to get this done. I'm down to the crunch, and now I got to do 2. Oh, Black Seed's in here. That's what's up, dude. 35 today. Holy jeez, you're crazy.
I was checking some of those out earlier, kind of scrolling through each one, trying to watch them all.
Yep. I was trying to comment and like them, and they were coming in too fast. I couldn't do it in enough time.
Right.
There's some good looking vehicles there for sure.
Oh man, that's yeah. It's funny because I told him I couldn't go because of the timeline. I should have just driven the cart down today and come home Sunday. Is what I should have. It's the same distance from here to Houston that it is from here to Indy, and I'm going to Indy. You know,
Probably wouldn't be fun driving through all that rain though.
No, it would. I'd have had to put the walls back on.
I'm hoping we get a pretty good boost when we go to Cletus cars. Hopefully we can do a bunch of shorts, do a bunch of lives, get a bunch of footage.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to figure out a way to edit a few different, vertical feed format, and then I'm just going to hammer down on shorts. I'll do the same thing he's doing because I think it's going to work.
Yeah, I'll have a couple GoPros. I'll have my phone for the shorts. I bring another GoPro. Like I said, we'll have the cooler, we'll have the tent, we'll have a table, chairs. So we'll just hang out, and like you said, we'll heckle people as they go by.
Yeah. I mean, if we're definitely going to make it hard on folks walking by.
Maybe give these stickers away to anybody that walks by.
Yeah.
Give me a subscribe and end up with a sticker.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Tactic.
Yep.
That'll work.
Or shotgun a beer and you get a sticker, whatever.
Either one.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we don't condone drinking and driving. That's why I'm staying so close to the track. What's up, Half-Ass Garage? Let's see who. We're up to 14 folks, so thanks for everybody sharing that out. I appreciate that you're on here. I see who else we got. Yeah, so I've got to get the oil feed done tonight, and then I've got to get the old truck pulled in, or I'm going to run out of time. I'm nervous that I'm going to end up like I did last time, where I'm the night before putting stuff in and had to overnight a bunch of stuff from Japan, and we were literally out here to like 4 o'clock or 3:30 the night before the shootout, putting push rods in the old truck because I had been them. So you can't use a dual valve spring and a factory push rod. It just doesn't work. Just for future reference.
Good to know.
Yeah. Whenever you guys go boosted on, 815 notes. I think half the stuff you guys have is boosted, right?
Yeah, we took Dan's BMW out and did a little tuning, get some data on the HP tuners, and it pulls a lot more than I expected. And he's got the GT35, so hopefully my GT45s will be even crazier.
Dude, that's going to be nuts. What trans are you putting in that?
It's a TH350. It's already
Nice.
came out of a drag car already, so it's already got a trans brake, and it's got aftermarket bell housing, scatter shield, reverse valve, manual body. So it's ready to go. Hopefully it holds up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you working on anything fast? Stuff for Cletus?
No. I got that Camaro. I got that shit box out there that I'm about to start working on.
There you go.
But even if I fix it, it's still that slow 305.
Just hit it with a whole bunch of nitrous, like 200.
I don't know what we're going. I can't do too much to it. That's the boys' car. So.
Oh yeah.
We're thinking about yanking it out and putting in something fuel injected. So.
LS.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Just because, man, it's so easy. And I would imagine the stuff you do, you come across wrecked trucks and stuff like that all the time.
Man, I could buy them cheap.
Yep.
Cheap. Even the newer ones.
Yep. I would do that in a heartbeat.
Where's the nearest CarMax to you?
It's probably
have one up there.
No, it may be Kansas. It may be Wichita. I don't know.
So, they got one in Memphis. So if you want to take a road trip, come on through. We'll go over and take them to CarMax.
Right.
See what they'll give you for your NarxKart.
Yeah, it looks like there's one in Tulsa.
Okay, so that's probably closer than Memphis. But
yeah, it's 2 hours to Tulsa. So I'll have to do that at one point this summer.
Yeah, just to, they're not going to give you nothing, but just to get a reaction.
Yeah, it's priceless anyways.
Yeah.
They couldn't buy it.
One of a kind.
Yeah, that's right. So that'll make for a good one. Yeah, Black Seed Tulsa. Let's see.
I'm thinking just getting people's reaction I think people from YouTube will watch the hell out of that.
Right. Speaking of half-fast garage, you talked about the B-roll challenge, solo B-roll. So I have my GoPro here. I'm going to actually set it up and get a little bit of shot while I'm on the live feed, because that's part of who I am, right? Do you guys know about the solo B-roll? Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've definitely heard about it. I haven't decided if I'm going to be able to do it or not. I'm not very good at that stuff, the B-roll kind of stuff, but I think I've got it figured out to do at least an okay video.
Right. I mean, dude, 90 seconds. Surely we can figure that out.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of footage on my computer that I could probably use from all different stuff. We even had a GoPro set up to do a little bit of our podcast the other day. It only got about 20 minutes out of the hour and 15 minutes, but at least there's still a little bit of footage from that in Dan's garage too.
Yep. That's perfect. So when you guys do your podcast, where do you guys record it?
Right in his garage.
Sweet. That's a perfect spot. Was it you I was talking to today about the new setup I'm going to do once we move the workbench out?
Yeah, with the motor and everything.
Yep. Yeah, we ended up on the super clean station, and then that's where it rolled into. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely want to have like a, I don't know, hangout podcast. Like if you guys could see my setup right now, I'm literally on a rack and I've got the microphone hanging out over here on the side, and like it's all a jumbled mess. I'd really like to clean that up and do the cool backdrop and all that stuff. maybe some kind of Narxoleptic banner or something like that.
I tagged Super Clean in that video. I told them if they wanted to become a real sponsor, I'll start using it.
There you go. That's awesome.
We'll
Yeah, the there are super nice.
Oh yeah, for
I
sure.
messaged back and forth with the social media lady a little bit, just trying to get ideas that have worked well for them. And she's like, just go for it. She's like, just record the video. It's whatever you want to do. I'm like, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I was debating on whether to try to do something serious or try to do something funny or what. Not sure yet.
Yep. I'm thinking, clean the engine. That was my grandfather's. Clean that up, for the display. But then I may do like a super clean versus the world. Just spend all the money on all these other cleaners and just have the same thing that you're cleaning with all of it.
Well, I'll tell you from what I cleaned, it makes the tires look brand new. I took the old Jeep that I did it on. That thing had been in the mud so much the tires are just stained, and they come out looking brand new.
That's cool.
So if I could just use it for tire cleaner, I'd be happy. That tires and windows what sells a car.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. The little dirty spots in the corner of the wheel.
Yep.
One of my ideas was to find somebody with a regular complete Infinity G35 and just spray mine down and then just pan to a perfect one.
Yes, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. You have to do that. That would be great. That's those viral ideas, yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be hilarious.
That's nuts. The B-Road challenge is on Straight Six fan. He's putting that challenge on. So if you want to know more about it, you got to go over there and he'll tell you everything. I mean, all the rules are there and everything. So.
Yep. It's basically 90 seconds of B-roll of who you have to tell a story of who you are with no voice, with very, very little voice and all B-roll type, background shot stuff, not what your typical video is. So.
Oh, man, I got ideas for that now already. Just kind of going.
Yep. The cutoff is midnight, March 7th. So you got to have
coming
it
up quick.
Yep. So you literally hashtag solo B-roll in your hashtag solo B-roll in your title, and they'll find it. So, You may put solo B-roll 2021. That would probably help a little bit.
Little boy, you want super clean? I could send you the email information for the lady. She's super nice.
Yep.
She'll give you something to try from sure. And she doesn't expect you to do a YouTube or anything, but she asks that you just kind of try it out and tell them what you think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really neat setup, and it's a really good idea on their part because think of all of the content that goes into them putting. I mean, what do you think that package costs? $30?
Maybe 50 with shipping, maybe.
Yep. So they take that 50 and they spread it out over 100 YouTubers, and everybody's going to do video. So now you have, you've spent $5,000 and you have 100 videos and hope that one pops off and goes viral.
Well, especially if you tag them and stuff, it puts it into theirs. Because let's put it this way, I do videos for a brand, but they own the content, of course, not for my channel. But it pays a lot more than it pays really good. But this costs nothing, so they could write it off, and it's going to be nothing for them. So,
yeah, yep. Brailsford's, man, 3 folks is really about as many as it can handle. After that, the audio gets real jumbled bad. So if one of these guys jumps off, we definitely bring you on. Half-Fast said he got his super clean at O'Reilly's, and then I haven't seen it at Walmart. I know they do a bunch of spray nine and all that kind of stuff, which we have a bunch of. A previous sponsor of the shootout was the guys that own Rain-X and Spray 9 and all that kind of stuff. So they gave us a bunch that we gave out about half, and people were like, "We have enough. Leave us alone. Stop Spray 9." So,
and my hope was that maybe you do a good kind of product review, and maybe other places will reach out and offer them stuff, kind of like what was it the Patina Pit Stop got?
He got Flex Seal.
That's right.
Yep.
I know.
So-
I sent an email to probably 500 people saying, "Hey, you want to do a sponsor? You want to, So, yeah, maybe if you do some and they see what you're doing, maybe it'll work out."
Yep. Yeah, and again, it goes back to how do you? It's what I talk about with a couple other small channels that we've done collaborations with. It's like, how do I help them grow by putting out a video that has 100 views? Like that doesn't help,
Right.
and them giving me a discount, maybe, but like if you were consistently getting 500 or 1,000 video views, it would maybe work for them to sponsor. It was my thinking, and then
Sure.
you do the simple, hey, this video is sponsored by so and so, but
Mhm.
like doing the thing with the Infinity that's a video that they could use on their viral stuff. Don't make it more than a minute or two, to where they could cut it up and then they just throw it on their social media, and then hopefully your channel grows from that too.
Yeah.
Well, and offer, if you do it for anybody, offer to sell them the rights to the video, and they have a budget for that. All these people do that. That's how I got on with this other company that I'm doing videos for. I can tell you more about it later, Narx, if you want.
Yep.
You might be interested in doing it for them. It pays pretty good, but they own the rights to it, so it's no longer your channel. So if it gets 10 million views, you get the same amount. If it gets 5 views, you get the same amount. So
Yep, that's a good idea. When the turbo video is going to start, hopefully, so I'll have to have it tuned and things like that. So it's probably still another, I would say, we'll probably drop them right before the drag and drive because I'll have to have it done by then. So Gearhead Tour is going to be driving it, so it's got to be ready and right. We can't.
you got to get it done so I can bring that Camaro up there so you can put an LS in it for me.
I'm in. Don't you threaten me with a good time.
What are you using to tune that with? Are you using HP tuners? Or are you going to use like a Holly Terminator?
No, on it'll so that old of stuff needs like SCT tuning for older Fords. So NWA Streetworks is really good with that stuff. So from all the like 03 Cobra stuff that he's tuned, so we'll just use that. And it's basically you're burning a chip to slide in there. It's like old school Hondas and stuff. So what's what we'll do with it? I'd love to go Terminator on it, but the money, If Holly's listening and wants to shoot a Terminator X Max my way, bring it, So
what about that one that Jason's using or whatever? Maybe they could send you one for free.
Right. Wait, who? What?
Jay on Old Car Guy. That injection system.
Yep.
It's not turbo, but maybe they have something like that.
Yeah, FI-Tech would probably work. Probably pull that off and do that, and it would probably work with the boost. But we're not going to go crazy on this setup. We'll go crazy on NarxKart 2.0 because it'll get an LS. So
you going to build it bigger? You already got that one picked out, or?
So we have a couple different options. We have a RX-7, like a 80, whatever the FB is, I think, the FB or FC, whatever the first one is.
Yep.
We've got that as a basis. And then we've just also talked about doing another one of these, just buy it with the motor blown or something like that. And
you
move.
could get like a, like that 3rd gen Dodge Ram or something and build a huge one. Them things are a dime a dozen. So
yeah, that's not a bad idea. I don't want a 4-wheel drive setup. So I think if I went rear-wheel drive, I think I would probably stay with the car just because of the height and weight.
Center of gravity and all that. Yep.
And it wouldn't have to be set up to tow a truck and all that kind of stuff. So,
little boy, I'm ready. When are you ready to put LSX on the Camaro or twin turbo? Hey, I'm ready. I'll bring it to you.
Right. Let's get down. Hey, listen, you buy the junkyard motor and all the stuff to work it, and I'll put it in there.
Hey, I can do it all. I'll bring it. I even come help work on it.
There you go. Hey, collaborations, man.
Mm-hmm.
2021 is a year of collaboration, so we got to get it. Let's see. Half-assed his girlfriend's out there. You'll be right back. Danny Smith said, yeah, you got to come show me some video tricks, man. I'm always interested in learning. What else, guys? What else we can talk about here? Brelsford. Yeah, I do. I use StreamYard, but the the way the audio, I don't know, I can't get it to come in right really with more than 3 folks, sadly, dude. We'll have you on next week.
If you want, if you're gonna keep going for a little bit, I can step out, let him in.
You sure?
Sure. I've been on here before. Everybody's seen my face before. I'll let somebody new in.
There you go. All right, dude. Well, hey, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
no problem.
All right, man. We'll see you.
See ya.
All right. Let me. Oh, future builds. Yeah. Yeah. Little boy custom says, you got the money. I got the time. Let's see. Let me jump into my Instagram here. I think I follow Brailsford over there. So what's a future build of yours coming up? What do you got going on?
I just don't have anything right now. I mean, I've got the Camaro. We got to do something with. I think right now we're just going to put a carb on it and get it. We can drive it until we get to the point that we're going to do something with it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got that Volkswagen that I bought it at Copart, and it didn't have a key in it. So I was like, I'll just get a key made. So I tow it to the Volkswagen dealership, and now they're saying that some reason it's not communicating, so they want to replace the ECM and the instrument cluster and all that just to get a key cut.
Come on.
They're killing. Yeah, I'm calling Volkswagen because I'm like, that don't make sense. I mean, I know it's Volkswagen, but it's still just a J1939 connection. I mean, it's nothing crazy. So they're gonna have to break it down for me because it's a lot of money if they want to do it the way they're doing it.
Yep. Hey, Brailsfords, I messaged you on Instagram for the link. Yeah, Little Boy Customs. That's a good question. What do you look for at the auction when you go?
I look for cheap. I like cheap cars because I can fix them a little bit and sell them. That Volkswagen, I actually spent too much money on it. It looked really nice. It's a 15 with 82,000 miles or something.
Yep.
Yeah, it might come back to bite me, but I look for something I think I could sell. It's hard to sell minivans, so I got to get them cheap.
Yeah, nobody likes them until they drive them, and then that's all they want to drive.
Right. Well, people that are buying family vehicles, they want SUV now.
Yep.
The problem is most people can't afford an SUV because SUVs are pricey. So if I'm going to pick anything at a auction, though, it's trucks. I could sell trucks all day, every day. Old trucks, new trucks, junk trucks. They sell around here anyway.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody does truck stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. We're going to bring him in right here.
There he is.
You hear me?
We go. Yep. There we go. Got you now.
For some reason my Bluetooth headphones aren't working.
Oh, dang it.
No, I can hear you, but it's just I prefer to talk through the headphones so it doesn't sound like I'm screaming.
I hear that. Well, tell us about the Mustang in the background there.
That's my boss. It's pretty much stock tune. It's got a Parnelli Jones cold air intake carbon fiber. It's got SLP loudmouth axle backs, and the side pipes have the resonators deleted.
You sure that's not a V6 and you just put some stickers on it?
Yeah, man. I like to showboat a little bit. And then there's the real show winners right there.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. Those are my kids. Awesome. I actually have a hitch in the back, and I actually tow these things to car shows for my kids to drive around.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, and then I'm sitting on my project here. I got a 74 and a half MPV.
I got you. I see the back now.
Dude, give us
a $500 special. What's up?
I said, give us a better shot of that MG.
Yeah, give us. Let me see if I can. It's pretty. I got it for $500. I saved it from being parted out. And let's see if I can. Oh shoot! Hold on a sec. There we go.
Well, we know what Narx is going to say. LS swap.
No, it's too small of a car for LS. That's awesome.
I was going to put a 5.0. I was going to put a 5.0 in there one day. Put side pipes, and I was going to rename it the Fobra.
So, a lot of you new guys haven't seen the MG we have. We call it Project Adam Ant. It's a 70 MG with a 2.3 turbo setup from a 80s SVO Mustang.
I was actually considering doing either the 5.0 or the new 2.3, but they
Yep.
don't have a kit for the new 2.3, so I'd have to fab everything.
Yep. Yeah. So my little brother, it's got a Mustang 2 front. It's full tube chassis. It's a crazy, crazy car. But yeah, they're so tiny. He keeps talking about wanting to put an LS in one. I'm like, dude, I don't know how you're going to fit it without it being out of the hood, and then cool it. You know, like that's the other side of it. You can get in there, but like, how do you get enough airflow? So yeah.
So Motor Trend. Sorry, man, I don't mean to step on you.
No, do it, dude.
Motor Trend, they did one. They called it the 5.0 MG, and they put the basically like the Demolition Derby style headers on it coming out the hood, and they actually sold it to somebody, so it gets posted on the MG pages every now and then. And you get a lot of the old farts, man. The old farts from this community, they don't like seeing change. They don't like seeing customization. And so, like, I get heat all the time. I post my videos on there, and you get a lot of people. Like, I'm like, look here, you old farts. I'm trying to save your damn car culture here, and you guys are just watching it die. Like, come on, man.
Yep.
Oh, they love the MG that you're doing, Mike.
No, the purists, they're going to kill us whenever it gets out for sure. Yeah. There's a local British car club here in town, and it's the same thing. You pull in with something that's not all factory original, and they're like, "Oh my God, what are you doing?" The first MG we bought was from a guy that had a bunch of that type stuff, and we told him what we were doing, and he was like, "Oh my God, you guys are crazy! I can't believe you're going to do that. You're going to destroy the car." Blah blah blah. Well, then Steven did, and this second one we bought from the same guy, and he is all about it now. He is 100% behind it. So,
well, the crazy thing. So I'm in the Navy, and I'm stationed in Camp Lejeune, and like the 18-year-old kids or the new young guys, they love this, and I'm like, they don't know what it is, and so I'm like, oh, it's MG, and they'll be like, oh, these kids are like, oh, I want to go buy one now and work on it. I'm like, this is like what they need to save their car community, and no, but they're resistant to it, man.
Well, if they can get anybody interested in cars at all, that's a big community. It's important community, but especially a dying community like MG. Less and less fans every day. So
yep.
So I'm kind of new to your channel. So what projects do you got there? I know you got that cart.
Yep. So we have the cart. We have this OBS truck here has a built 5.3 and a Pro Charger. It's going to make like 600. And then I've got a 66 GMC truck, C10 short.
Stanley.
Yeah, short bed. Fleet side's got a turbo LS in it. Makes 500 wheel with it. It's 4.8. Built the whole hot side for it. So we're definitely not scared to build stuff. Got the MG. We have a 76 Triumph Spitfire that nobody ever sees because it's all stock. And it just drives. My little brother gets in it, drives, and has fun. And then what else do we have? We had a lifted 11 Ram, but it just sold. So thank goodness.
And you had the Wagoneer. I'm getting it sold, right?
Yeah,
that was a sweet build. And then you built that Toyota too, but.
Yep. Yeah. So the Jeep that we just finished, Grand Wagoneer. It was a 87 model. We put a Tahoe 5.3 in for a guy. He dailies it. I mean, it was built 100% for a customer at the customer's request. And it's like he has a bunch of really cool projects that are coming up in the future. He has a 67 International 4-door truck that came from a Navy base in Southern California. And we're going to put it on a 3/4 ton long bed crew cab square body chassis, so then we'll do LS and all that kind of stuff in it. So it's going to be it's a long-term build that I don't want to take on right now, but it'll happen. Just so cool.
You're in Nebraska, is that what you said? I can't remember.
Yeah, Arkansas. Yep.
The other Nebraska, yeah.
Man, I follow so many dang car channels, and I just like getting ideas what other people do, see if I want to get a different project or something. that
Yeah.
I can't remember everybody, and I try and watch everybody's videos because I don't like subscribe to any cable service. I'd rather just put on YouTube in my garage and just watch people do
Yep.
stuff.
That's what we do.
That way.
Have you checked out Little Boy Customs yet?
I have. I think I checked him out after your last live. I don't think I've watched. Cool. I think I've watched one of his videos so far. But I think I checked it out after your live the other day when you guys were doing how to eat pizza. You know.
Well, as soon as I seen his channel, I knew I had to have him and Narx or Mike and Mike on at the same time, because them guys, man, they're building some awesome stuff. And they do some great fabrication. So.
Yeah, I'm excited to be that close to Little Boy. I mean, he's, what we need to do, Cletus, is just like me and you both just drive to his place. I guess it'd be like this.
Yeah. It's kind of just, southwest for me.
Yeah.
It's a lot south for you.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we need to do that. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. So what's the plan for the MG?
Well, the plan was, so I got it from the original owner who retired to France. It hasn't been, I can show you the safety sticker on the window. It hadn't been driven in 32 years. I got it running last year. I spent $500 for the car. I spent another $330 in parts, and I got it running. It's now road legal and drivable, and I was going to turn it into an autocross toy. However, the nearest autocross track is an hour away. So to ask this car to make it an hour, then me rip it and then make it an hour back is asking a lot. I don't have my tow vehicle anymore, and I think having my wife's 2.3 liter Explorer tow it might be asking
a much.
A lot. Yeah, so I mean, it can do it. It can do it. It's got plenty of torque actually, but I don't want to ruin my wife's car. So
yep. You'd almost have to put it on like a 2-wheel dolly or something. It would probably
I actually have a flat toe mount in the front. I could flat toe it, but I'd prefer not to.
Does the MG have a frame, or is it just a body?
I'm pretty sure it's a unibody.
I figured so.
Yep.
But they put they built in the factory like a jacking point right in the middle where you can like put the stick in and speed roll it up. And if you use it too many times, you could legitimately like buckle your car in half.
You said it's a 73?
74 and a half. So
74 and a half.
I didn't know anything about it. I had to do some research. So it's the first of the rubber bumpers, and they was technically supposed to be a 75, but in 75, America decided we're going to crack down on emissions regulations. So since the car was manufactured in 74, they dubbed it the 74 and a half, so that way they can get by the U.S. laws.
Yep.
There they go.
That happens a whole lot, especially back then it did. Yeah, those little cars, it's like a 1,300 cc engine, and man, they're a blast. They just cruise, and they'll only do about 60, but they're a lot of fun.
Well, if you do have to replace the engine, what'd be cool if you took one of the Kia Souls with a turbo and put that engine in it.
Oh yeah,
they're pretty cheap, and that'd be pretty sweet.
So the funny thing is, so my boss is a ton of fun. I love that car. I'll never get rid of it. It's like the last of the raw Mustangs with a solid rear axle. It's the highest horsepower solid rear axle in a car that Ford made. I love that car, but I get in this thing, and you're right, doing 60 miles an hour. I'm like, holy cow, I'm flying. And then I get like little Toyota Corollas go blowing by me, like I'm standing still. And
kind of like a Miata, right?
Yeah, it's a completely different feeling, man. It feels but it's a lot of fun. You get so many thumbs ups out there. It's just different.
You can feel every gear. Yep.
And it's a lot. It's like a Miata, but how do you? I hate to say raw but that's really
well, it's carbureted, right? So it's definitely
yeah.
I get
well,
what you're saying.
There's no sound deadening. It's like carpet laid. I mean, they're great little cars.
I'm about to cut out. So it came with a muffler and a resonator. I'm about to cut out. The muffler's huge. I'm about to cut it out and give it that old school British sports car sound. It should, because I'm going to leave the resonator in, so it should sound pretty good. And then I still have to do my passenger floorboard. I've neglected. I did the driver's side so I could actually drive it, but the passenger side, I didn't want to deal with it. I just wanted to get it on the road first. It's got some minor holes, but it's also got the fuel lines under there, and I've been using it. I've been doing my floor pans. This whole thing's a budget build. I did my floor pans with a flux core from Harbor Freight, and I got it for my dad got it like it was a Black Friday holdover, so we got the welder for $35, and they said they were $35. Yeah, they said they were $35. He goes, "I'll take 5." So he bought what they had there, and he gave me and my brother. Yeah. But it was great, man. I just changed out. I used the upgraded spool. You just, as long as you don't use that junk from Harbor Freight, it works really well. You just got to practice with it a little bit. And but since it's so hot, I was just nervous around my fuel lines. But I've gotten a little more practice, so I'm going to tackle it here soon.
That's cool. Yeah, we got a bunch of folks talking about
what to put in it.
Danny Smith said that he learned to drive in a 68 MG midget.
That's a small car.
Yeah. And then 815 says a turbo Honda motor would be decent in there. Would be decent, dude. Literally, I think that car weighs 1,700 pounds. I mean,
there's a guy who put a S2000 motor. There's a guy who put one in there, and he's got it tuned just shy of, I want to say 380. It's pretty crazy.
Yep.
Have you guys seen the Miata that's around on YouTube that has the Honda minivan 3.5 liter V6 in it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's freaking sweet.
Have you seen so there's a channel called Do It Yourself Gang? I don't know if you guys follow them, but they do it's a big channel. But he's done a lot of crazy restorations. Like he took a burned to crisp Hellcat and redid the entire thing, made it new. Like I'm talking like if you were to just throw a fire in it and walk away and let the whole thing burn to the ground, he had a frame, and he started from that and rebuilt the whole thing. But he also has done a Hellcat Miata swap, which is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's ridiculous.
That's nuts. I was thinking about, you were talking about the 5 liter in the MG that Motor Trend did.
It was Hot Rod.
Yeah. Wasn't that Tony Angelo that did, like, wasn't he the dude driving? And
I think so.
It was it was so nose heavy that it just would do nothing but burnouts. Yeah.
The funny thing is they painted the British flag on it, and man, that just really rubs some people raw.
Yep. Yeah. But I like that guy. That's what I would do with mine. So the MG of ours, it has a hood stack, and it'll look relatively factory. It's got big wide fenders because of the 8.8 in the back.
I've been looking at the Jeg, the side, like basically like the Cobra side pipes. I've been looking at those. There's no point. I'll have to wait till I upgrade the motor.
Yep. So our plan was it. So Brian at Black Seed has a big block, like factory 5 Cobra car that's blue and white. So we're going to paint this one white and do blue stripes. So, then we sit next to each other will be the mini Cobra.
That's awesome, man.
Yep. Yeah. It's going to be a ton of fun. All right, guys, I've got to get to work. It's 9:30 here, so I'm going to end up in some trouble if I don't get this oil feed done tonight. So I appreciate you coming on. Let's see.
Sorry, LSX, if I held you out, buddy. I didn't mean to.
It's okay. I don't know, and it's probably would have been fine having 4 or 5 folks on, and I use StreamYard. It just, for some reason, it gets so jumbled with everybody's just a little bit of background, or you end up trying to talk like earlier. You end up talk. Oh, and everybody's chopping real bad. So that's why I try.
Phone booth internet.
Yeah, right. Well, I have an antenna on the house that fires it to the shop, and then I have a booster at the shop to get me out here. Yeah. So it's not great, but hey, it's better than the money would have cost to drop a dedicated line. So we definitely we weren't going to do that without running gas and water back here anyway. So
right.
One day when I'm as rich as you guys, I'll do that. Say that one more time.
It was nice meeting all you guys.
Oh, yeah, you too, man. I appreciate it. I'm shutting it down. See y'all. Thanks everybody for the donation.
Peace.
Thanks everybody for the super chats. Thanks everybody for talking and chatting it up and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, dude. We'll see you soon.